Uprooted Theatrical Studios presents.
It's 10 Tips Tuesday.
Hey, I'm Shelby Grady. I am originally from Atlanta. I got a theater and film degree from the University of Mississippi, and then when I graduated, I moved to New York. I was there for 4 years, and then I returned to my home of Atlanta, and I've been here for about 2. Madison asked me to send along some tips for the Atlanta market, so here it goes. My first one is that every single one of my auditions in Atlanta has been done via self-tape. So the best thing that you can do is invest in a light kit and a tripod to make self-tapes really easy on yourself, no matter what the light looks like in your apartment or your home. My second tip kind of goes hand in hand with that. If it's a bigger audition or you need some help either with coaching or you need a reader, definitely don't be afraid to go self-tape at a studio. There's a whole bunch of them here in Atlanta and they're really great. They've been doing this for a long time, and they can really help sort of elevate your self-tape to the next level and make it look extremely professional, which is always a plus. Another audition themed tip is to submit your audition as many days before the deadline as possible. You don't want to be that person who has technical difficulties the hour before and then your self-tape is late or you miss the deadline. It really makes a difference with casting directors here. They have this impression that Atlanta actors are lazy and never on time. So if you can get your audition in earlier rather than later, it bodes really well with casting directors here. My fourth tip is that Atlanta is accessible to locations all over the Southeast, and our public transportation sucks. So you definitely need a car if you're gonna be based here. Sometimes casting will even ask you if you have a car and are able to get yourself to set. And you always wanna be able to answer yes without having to borrow or try to figure out our public transportation system. My fifth tip is to take improv classes at the Village Theater or Dad's Garage. They're both really, really great. And I always think that improv is an excellent skill to have, whether you're a film actor or a theater actor. It always ends up serving you well and can just help you hone that skill that not everybody has. It sets you apart from the rest of the crowd. Sixth tip seems kind of obvious, but go see shows as much as you can, especially if you're a theater actor, but I think it's important for any actor to sort of get a feel for what shows are like in the city where you're based. It's a great way to meet people and you can talk to people after the show and talk to other actors. I just think it's always a really helpful tool for actors in any city, really. Seventh tip is do your research and reach out to agents. That's how I got mine. When I moved here from New York, I thought that was taboo or not allowed because that's how it operated in the New York industry. Not the case in Atlanta. You can send an email with your headshots, your reel, your resume, any other materials you want the agent to see. And sometimes they'll reach back out, and set up an interview or audition, and sometimes you won't hear from them. But either way, at least you know that you're doing everything you can without waiting for an agent to come to you. Ninth tip is get your headshots done in Atlanta. Atlanta casting directors, for whatever reason, are quite picky. They like outdoor shots, and for instance, in New York, they prefer indoor shots. So when casting directors get a headshot that feels like it was shot outside the Atlanta market, they get sort of wary of the actor, which seems really strange, but that's just the case. So if you do move here, go ahead and get headshots done. It'll up your chances with casting. And 10th and final tip is take classes in general, stay busy and get engaged with the community. Get on the Atlanta Film or Theater Facebook groups, subscribe to email lists. These are all really great ways to meet your peers and just sort of stay connected to the scene at large. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Good luck.